Last thing before we go tonight, having received their orders from headquarters, protesters, most of them self-identified Trump supporters, descended on the Michigan State House today. It doesn't matter that their state is in the midst of a state of emergency. The protest, dubbed Operation Gridlock, was organized by the Michigan Conservative Coalition and the Michigan Freedom Fund, a DeVos family-linked conservative group. There were chants of "lock her up," in this case referring to Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The anti-Whitmer effort has been receiving air support from Fox News in prime time. Tucker Carlson this week accused her of auditioning for the Biden VP job. As the name of the protest implies, the protest was designed to cause traffic jams, and they succeeded. Those stuck in traffic included hospital workers trying to get to work in a hard-hit state in the middle of a pandemic, and for one of them, it just proved too much.
People, I have something to say. I work for Sparrow Hospital. How can I do my job if y'all idiots are blocking up the ways to get to the hospital? There are people dying every minute. And you guys, Trump supporters, want to block up everything and don't care about nobody else. What if it was your mother? What if it was your father? What if your infant son or daughter gets sick because you decide to go around and open up the windows so your kids and your family members can hang their heads out the window to support something that you have no business to do? This is ridiculous. It is unfair for the people that have to go to work every single day, especially in the hospital, to do their job. If y'all don't take y'all asses home, this is what I'm mad about. All y'all want to sit down there and pump your horn, hang out the window, throw your flag out because y'all don't like what somebody told y'all to do? Y'all some idiots. Total idiots. I can't do my job. I can't help anybody because y'all decide to block up every entrance way to get to the hospital.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.